right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, starting off by giving all praise, glory, and honor be to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Rakak, and double honors to the beloved elder apostles of Great Millstone, better known as GMS, who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the tabernacle of David. This is your brother Matazabath, and I wanted to do a quick lesson just to help a few Ahchyam and Ahchwathyam. All right, those of you who are sincere, learning this truth and pushing the word in sincerity and all in truth. And there seems to be a lot of people asking about searching up videos on YouTube in terms of looking up lessons, sit downs, all right, camp sessions, whatever the case may be. Now, for those of you who don't know, YouTube is one of the most reliable sources that we rely on because majority of everything can be found on YouTube. And I remember there was a lesson that Elder Apostle Tahar did many years ago, stating that in this day and age, the time that we're in now, YouTube is like your library. Think about going back to around the time of Alexander the Great, all right, when he had the library built in Alexandria, Egypt, all right. So today, through the spirit, YouTube is likened unto that because it has a vast amount of different videos, whether for entertainment purposes, blogs, spiritual stuff, do-it-yourself videos, all right. The list goes on. And so YouTube is one of the basic tools that we use to push this truth, all right. More so, there are other platforms that we are also on, but the majority of everything is on YouTube, all right. And so what I want to bring to everybody's attention when it comes to finding videos, because a lot of times we get questions on the comment board, from all different platforms where people may follow us. And me, myself, I get questioned a lot on another app about how do I find this video? I can't find this lesson or whatever the case may be. Now, if you look here, I am actually in my actual channel. Now, this is the actual YouTube application. So if you own a iPhone, because I can't speak for Android, and if a brother has an Android phone, please let me know what I'm about to say if you actually have that feature on the actual application itself. So to all the iPhone users, if you are on YouTube app, just as you see right here, okay? If you notice here under where it says manage videos at the top, all right, you see as I'm scrolling through the tabs, okay? Normally, there should be another tab which says search, all right? However, on the actual application itself, that functionality of the search tab doesn't exist. And the mistake of what people have is if you are on somebody's channel and you come up here to where the little magnifying glass is in the top right corner, and let's say you go to type that in, okay? Eventually what happens is when you go to type up a lesson, this would do a whole YouTube search instead of searching for the actual lesson on that particular individual's channel. All right, so let me say it again. This magnifying glass up here in the top right hand corner, when you go to type up a lesson in particular that you are trying to find on a person's channel, this magnifying glass does not do a search on the individual's channel, but rather it would do a global search on YouTube. So what you need to do in essence is do not use the YouTube app when you are trying to look up lessons of brothers' pages. You need to go to an actual browser. Okay. Now, as you can see here, I'm on the actual browser. I'm using Safari. All right. And once again, the tabs here, if I scroll across, you see over here on the right hand side, it says search. Now, also keep in mind, if you look at the top right hand corner, you also have the search bar magnifying glass up there. We want to stay away from that. The only time we want to use the magnifying glass is if we're trying to find a particular video, all right, through a global search. Let's just say that. But if you want to find a lesson on the channel that you are viewing, all right, for an example, we are on my channel. And let's say you want to look up a lesson going into John 3:16. You need to click on the search within the person's channel. And the only way you can do that is if you're using the browser. OK, if you're using the app, as you can see here, it does not show up. And this is the mistake that a lot of brothers are making. OK, so you need to use the browser. So to show you, if I click on search, you see how it comes up now. So now if I type in John 3:16 to see if there's a lesson that pops up, there you have it. You'll find the breakdown. There's the first video. OK, John 3:16, done 2 years ago by myself. All right. And then another John 3:16, a full breakdown. OK, let's go and choose another one. If you want to, let's just type in Revelation 13. Right. There you have it. OK, if you want to know the breakdown. All right. So this is the way on how you look up a lesson on somebody's actual channel. OK, because what a lot of brothers are doing is they're using the application itself, the app, the YouTube app, but they'll go up here in the magnifying glass and let's type in John 3:16 breakdown. Right. And what will happen is it'll take you to an overall search. And see, now you fall into what's called the YouTube algorithm. So they're going to put out videos on what they want you to hear or want you to see, I should say. Right. And see, you're not going to find, much. OK, well, they have me in the algorithm there. All right. Tribe of Judah Awakens 144, John 3:16 breakdown. But what I'm trying to get at is if you're using the magnifying glass at the top, it gives you an overall global search. It does not particularly just focus on searching up the lesson on that individual's channel. And this is where you have to be on the browser. All right. So let's do another example. If I go to my elders page, OK, Rim to say 144, the beloved elder Ahchwathyam. All right. And I go into his channel. I want to scroll across and I'm going to hit the search bar. All right. And I don't know. Let's type in Sons of God. See if there's any lessons. Right. Let's type in Sons of God lessons. There you have it. OK, Genesis 6 and the sons of God. All right. The elder has many lessons. All right. Pertaining to the sons of God. So this is what you have to do. All right. I know a lot of you brothers, you have your own, elders and, teachers and stuff who you subscribe to, who you like their style of teaching. So I'm just putting you up on game that you have to use the actual browser to go into that particular brother's page to be able to look up the lessons that you want to look up to see if he has done it. OK, and so that's pretty much it on that. I just wanted to quickly do a lesson going into that, because I know a lot of times myself, I get a lot of questions about have you done a lesson on this already? Have you done a lesson on that? So now you need to go into the actual browser, go into that particular person's page, scroll over to the search tab and type in that lesson to see if they actually have it or not. All right. So with that, I want to end it by giving all praise, glory, and honor be to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, better known as GMS, who grew well. Peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. Lord's will, this was edifying. It's on to the next Lord's will. Shalom.
Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land, and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land. nor fill the face of the world with cities.